What if 2025 is not just another year, but the turning point for all of humanity? According to Dr. Dana Brooks, one of Canada's most renowned psychics, we are about to enter a profound transformation, one that will redefine what it means to be human. A new frequency is activating, consciousness is evolving, and hidden potentials within our DNA are awakening. What does this mean for us? How will our reality shift? In this video, we'll explore the next stage of human evolution, uncover the spiritual and scientific insights behind this shift, and prepare for the greatest transformation in recorded history. Why this is mankind's defining moment. For thousands of years, ancient civilizations have spoken of a time when humanity would awaken to a higher state of existence. Some called it the Age of Enlightenment, while others referred to it as the Great Awakening. Now, as we approach 2025, signs of this transformation are becoming impossible to ignore. People are experiencing a heightened sense of awareness, a sudden questioning of reality, and an inner calling to seek deeper truths. These are not coincidences, but symptoms of an evolutionary leap in consciousness. Science is also beginning to confirm what spiritual masters have long taught. Our thoughts, emotions, and intentions shape the world around us. Quantum physics reveals that reality is not fixed, but rather a field of energy responding to our consciousness. As the energy of the planet increases, our ability to co-create reality will become stronger than ever before. This is why many are feeling an urge to change careers, leave toxic relationships, or seek a greater purpose. It is the soul aligning with this higher frequency. However, not everyone will experience this shift in the same way. While some will awaken to newfound abilities and deeper insights, others may resist, clinging to old patterns that no longer serve them. The challenge of 2025 is not whether the shift will happen, but rather how we choose to navigate it. Will we embrace the transformation or fear it? Will we rise to our highest potential or remain trapped in outdated ways of thinking? The quantum leap of human consciousness. Our understanding of consciousness is about to radically expand. For centuries, we have been taught that the brain is the center of intelligence, but what if that's only part of the picture? New discoveries in neuroscience and quantum physics suggest that consciousness is not confined to the mind. It exists beyond the body, interacting with the universe itself. This realization is a major key to understanding the shift happening in 2025. One of the most noticeable changes will be a shift from limited perception to expanded awareness. People will begin experiencing intuitive downloads, increased telepathic abilities, and a heightened sense of synchronicity. The barriers that once separated our inner world from the external reality will begin to blur, allowing us to access higher dimensional intelligence with ease. This will result in a world where logic is no longer the only guiding force. Intuition and inner knowing will take center stage. As consciousness evolves, the way we process time will also change. Linear thinking, past, present, and future, will start dissolving, making way for quantum thinking. This means people will begin to experience multiple possibilities at once, realizing that the future is not set in stone, but exists as an infinite range of potentials. Manifestation will become instantaneous for those who understand how to direct their energy with precision. With these profound shifts, our current way of life will undergo major adjustments. The education system, healthcare, and even the way we interact in relationships will need to evolve. The old paradigms were built for a species operating at a lower level of awareness, but as we step into a higher state, we will need new structures that align with a world where consciousness, energy, and reality are deeply interconnected. Awakening the dormant DNA. One of the most mysterious aspects of human evolution is the presence of so-called junk DNA. For decades, Scientists have struggled to explain why 98% of our genetic material appears to have no function. But what if this DNA is not inactive, but rather waiting to be activated? Many spiritual traditions believe that within our genetic code lies the blueprint for higher consciousness, and in 2025, the conditions will be right for this activation to begin. Energy shifts on Earth are directly influencing human biology. As the planet's frequency increases, our DNA is responding by unlocking new abilities, greater intuition, enhanced energy sensitivity, and even faster healing capabilities. Some individuals are already noticing these effects, experiencing heightened senses, unusual synchronicities, or a deep knowing that something within them is changing. What causes this activation? The key is frequency. DNA does not operate in isolation. It is constantly interacting with the electromagnetic fields of the planet, the sun, and even cosmic energy from deep space. This is why practices such as meditation, sound healing, and exposure to natural frequencies can accelerate this awakening process. It is also why certain individuals will experience this shift more profoundly than others. Those who align their bodies with these higher frequencies will unlock their dormant potential faster. The implications of this discovery are profound. If our DNA is changing, then everything we thought we knew about human limitations is about to be rewritten. Imagine a world where diseases are healed energetically, where the human lifespan is significantly extended, and where our ability to perceive multiple dimensions becomes as natural as sight and sound. The activation of our true genetic blueprint is the next stage of our evolution, and we are standing at the doorway of that incredible transformation. The role of energy portals and cosmic alignments in 2025. Throughout history, celestial events have acted as gateways of transformation, triggering changes in human consciousness and shifting the collective energy of the planet. In 2025, powerful cosmic alignments will open energy portals that will accelerate mankind's evolution, allowing new frequencies to flood the Earth. These portals serve as bridges between dimensions, enabling a direct connection between our world and higher realms of existence. One of the most significant aspects of this shift is the increased solar activity. Scientists have observed that the sun is becoming more active, producing stronger solar flares and electromagnetic waves. These solar bursts don't just affect technology, they influence human consciousness and DNA, acting as a catalyst for higher awareness. Many spiritual traditions have long believed that the sun is not just a source of light, but also a transmitter of cosmic intelligence. In 2025, the intensity of solar radiation will accelerate the awakening of latent abilities within us. Another powerful force in this transition is the alignment of Earth with high-energy galactic currents. Our planet is moving through a region of space with a higher vibrational frequency, which is why many people are already feeling increased intuition, vivid dreams, and emotional purging. These cosmic currents act as a purification process, clearing outdated energies and preparing us for higher states of being. Those who are aligned with this energy will experience rapid growth, while those resisting the shift may feel overwhelmed or unbalanced. The most important thing to understand is that these energy portals are not external events happening to us. They are activations that work in harmony with our inner frequency. The more we raise our vibration through meditation, conscious living, and spiritual practices, the more we can access the gifts of these cosmic alignments. In 2025, the veil between dimensions will be thinner than ever before, giving humanity a rare opportunity to evolve beyond its previous limitations. The rise of telepathic and empathic abilities in humanity. As human consciousness expands, new ways of communication are emerging. For centuries, language has been our primary tool for expressing thoughts, but this method is slow and often misleading. In 2025, a new form of communication, telepathic, and empathic connection will begin to rise, allowing people to transmit emotions, ideas, and even full thoughts without speaking a single word. This evolution is already beginning to show itself. Many individuals are finding that they can sense what others are thinking or feeling before words are spoken. Some notice that they can predict conversations, feel emotions from people at a distance, or intuitively know when a loved one is in need. These abilities are not supernatural. They are latent human potentials that have been dormant until now. As the planetary frequency rises, so does our sensitivity to the energy fields around us. Telepathy is not just about words, it is about resonance. The more two individuals are energetically aligned, the easier it is for them to communicate without speaking. This explains why twins, soulmates, and close family members often experience telepathic moments. As humanity shifts into higher consciousness, this ability will no longer be limited to a select few. It will become a natural extension of human interaction. The rise of telepathic abilities will have profound implications on education, relationships, and leadership. Lies and deception will no longer be sustainable because people will sense the truth intuitively. Education will shift toward energy-based learning, where knowledge is directly absorbed from higher consciousness. Leadership will be chosen not by manipulation, but by vibrational alignment with the collective good. The way we interact as a species is about to change forever. The collapse of the old paradigm. As humanity steps into a new frequency of consciousness, the old systems built on control, limitation, and separation are beginning to crumble. Everything that was once considered stable, governments, financial institutions, corporate structures, will struggle to maintain power in this new energy. This is not destruction. It is a necessary clearing to make space for a reality that aligns with higher awareness. The reason these systems are collapsing is simple. They were created for a lower vibrational version of humanity. In the past, societies functioned through hierarchical control, fear-based governance, and economic dependency. But as people awaken, they are beginning to question authority, demand transparency, and reclaim their sovereignty. The power of the few over the many is dissolving because the many are finally awakening to their true power. This collapse is already visible in financial markets, political institutions, and the global workforce. Traditional jobs are being replaced by purpose-driven careers, where individuals no longer worked just for survival but for soul fulfillment. Money itself will undergo a radical shift, with decentralized currencies and energy-based economies replacing outdated monetary systems. Humanity is moving away from a world driven by profit and toward one fueled by cooperation, shared resources, and conscious innovation. For those who cling to the past, this transition may feel chaotic, but for those who embrace the shift, it will be liberating. The collapse of the old world is a sign that something greater is being built. 2025 will mark the tipping point where the illusion of control dissolves and a new era of freedom, truth, and higher consciousness begins. The shift from linear to quantum thinking. The human mind has been trained to think in straight lines: past, present, future, cause and effect. But reality does not actually work this way. In truth, existence is a quantum field of infinite possibilities, where everything exists simultaneously. The great transformation of 2025 will bring humanity closer to understanding that reality is not something we passively experience, but something we actively shape. In the quantum model, time is not linear but multidimensional. This means that the past and future are not fixed. They are fluid, influenced by our perception and choices. Those who master quantum thinking will realize that they can shift timelines, heal past trauma, and accelerate manifestations simply by changing their energy and intention. This is why people are experiencing déjà vu, synchronicities, and parallel reality shifts more frequently. Our consciousness is already transitioning into this higher mode of perception. Quantum thinking also dissolves the concept of limitations. In a linear world, success takes time, healing takes effort, and progress happens step by step. But in a quantum world, reality rearranges itself instantly based on the frequencies we hold. Those who align with this new awareness will see their lives transform at an accelerated pace, manifesting opportunities, deepening connections, and experiencing spontaneous breakthroughs. Unlocking the higher chakras. For generations, spiritual teachings have focused on the 7 chakras, energy centers that govern different aspects of our physical and emotional being. But in 2025, many people will begin activating higher chakras, unlocking abilities and awareness beyond what we've ever known. These cosmic energy centers connect us to universal wisdom, multidimensional consciousness, and intergalactic intelligence. The 8th chakra, known as the Soul Star chakra, sits just above the head and serves as a bridge between our human identity and our higher self. As this chakra activates, individuals will begin to experience direct downloads of wisdom, heightened psychic abilities, and a deeper connection to their soul's mission. Many people are already feeling this shift, noticing increased synchronicities, spontaneous insights, and a sense of purpose awakening within them. Beyond the soul star lies the 9th, 10th, and 11th chakras, which connect us to the collective consciousness of humanity, planetary intelligence, and even interstellar civilizations. These chakras are responsible for telepathic communication, astral travel, and advanced healing abilities. As they activate, many will begin to experience dreams that feel more real than waking life, a stronger connection to nature, and the ability to perceive energy fields in others. The final chakra, the 12th, often called the stellar gateway, is the connection to Source itself, the pure, infinite intelligence that governs the universe. When this chakra is fully opened, one no longer sees themselves as separate from creation, but as an extension of divine consciousness, capable of limitless potential. In 2025, many will begin this activation, stepping into a new phase of existence where the physical and spiritual merge in extraordinary ways. Why 2025 will feel like time is flipping. One of the most profound shifts happening in 2025 will be the alteration of our perception of time. For centuries, we have measured time in a linear way, past, present, and future unfolding in a straight line. But as human consciousness evolves, we are beginning to experience time differently. Many people are already noticing that days feel shorter, memories from the past seem to resurface with new meaning, and future events feel strangely familiar before they happen. This change is not just psychological, it is energetic. The vibration of the earth is rising, and as this happens, our brains process time differently. The collective consciousness is shifting into a higher dimensional awareness where the boundaries between past, present, and future start to dissolve. This is why so many are experiencing déjà vu, prophetic dreams, and an increasing ability to see possible outcomes before they unfold. Another aspect of this transformation is the ability to collapse time itself. In lower dimensional thinking, change happens slowly. We set goals, work toward them, and wait for results. But in the quantum field, where all possibilities already exist, those who master energy alignment and intention setting will notice that what once took months or years to achieve can now happen almost instantly. This is because the future is not a fixed destination. It is a field of probabilities that responds to consciousness. In 2025, this realization will become more widespread, and humanity will begin living outside the limitations of linear time. Many will learn to navigate time fluidly, shifting their realities simply by changing their frequency. This means that concepts like aging, manifestation, and destiny will be rewritten entirely, giving rise to a new kind of existence where time is no longer something we are bound by, but something we learn to master. The role of sound and frequency in the 2025 shift. One of the most underestimated forces in the universe is sound. While most people think of sound as simple vibrations we hear, it is actually a powerful tool that can shape reality itself. In 2025, humanity will begin to rediscover the profound effects of sound and frequency on the mind, body, and environment. Ancient civilizations knew that specific sound frequencies could heal the body, expand consciousness, and even alter the material world. The use of singing bowls, mantras, and sacred chants was not just for ritual. It was an advanced form of energy medicine. Now, modern science is confirming what mystics have always known. Certain frequencies can repair DNA, dissolve disease, and shift consciousness into higher states. One of the most groundbreaking discoveries of this era will be the ability to reprogram the subconscious mind through frequency. Many people struggle with deep-seated fears, limiting beliefs, and past traumas that hold them back. However, by exposing the brain to 432 Hz, 528 Hz, and other specific frequencies, these mental barriers can be dissolved effortlessly, allowing individuals to step into their highest potential. Beyond personal transformation, sound will play a role in global healing. As more people begin using sound technology for meditation, energy work, and planetary alignment, we will witness an evolution in collective consciousness. The Earth itself has a frequency, the Schumann resonance, and when humans synchronize with it, they can create a world of harmony and balance. In 2025, sound will no longer be just something we hear. It will be a force we consciously harness to shape our reality. How to navigate the 2025 shift with clarity and purpose. With so many changes unfolding at once, it is essential to know how to move through this transition with ease and grace. The shift of 2025 is not just about awakening. It is about integrating this new awareness into daily life. Those who learn to stabilize their energy, maintain inner peace, and align with their higher purpose will find this transition effortless, while those who resist the shift may experience confusion and instability. One of the most powerful tools for navigating this change is grounding. As the planet's frequency rises, many people are feeling dizzy, fatigued, or emotionally overwhelmed. This is because their energy field is adjusting to higher vibrations. Spending time in nature, walking barefoot on the earth, and practicing breath work can help stabilize the body and mind, making the transition smoother. Another key to navigating this shift is letting go of fear and embracing trust. Many people are experiencing the collapse of old relationships, careers, or belief systems. While this can be unsettling, it is not a sign of failure. It is a sign of transformation. The universe is clearing space for something greater, and those who surrender to the flow will find themselves stepping into a life of greater alignment and fulfillment. One of the most important things we can do during this shift is focus on our inner world. The outer reality is simply a reflection of what is happening within us. Signs you are already evolving into the new human. The transformation of humanity is not something that will suddenly happen overnight. It is already unfolding. Many people are experiencing strange yet profound changes within themselves, even if they don't fully understand why. These are the early indicators of the next stage of evolution, showing that our minds, bodies, and energy fields are adapting to a new way of being. You may have already felt these shifts, even if you couldn't put them into words. One of the most obvious signs is an increased sensitivity to energy. You may find that crowded places overwhelm you more than before, that you can sense people's emotions without them saying a word, or that you pick up on the energy of a room the moment you walk in. This is because your energetic field is expanding, allowing you to perceive subtle frequencies that most people ignore. Those who are evolving into the new human will experience stronger intuition, sudden gut feelings that turn out to be right, and a deep knowing that cannot be explained logically. Another major shift is happening in sleep patterns and the dream state. Many people undergoing this transformation find themselves waking up in the middle of the night for no reason, feeling restless at unusual hours, or having incredibly vivid dreams that feel more real than waking life. Some of these dreams may contain symbols, messages, or even glimpses of the future. This is because, as your consciousness expands, you are beginning to access higher dimensions of awareness, where time and space function differently. The veil between the waking world and the spiritual realm is becoming thinner, allowing you to receive insights that were previously hidden. Perhaps the most powerful sign of all is a deep urge to change your life. You may feel drawn toward new paths, careers, relationships, or locations that resonate with your soul's true purpose. What once felt comfortable may now feel restrictive. People you once connected with may now seem distant, as if you are vibrating at different frequencies. This is not a sign that something is wrong. It is proof that you are evolving. The more you embrace these changes, the smoother your transition will be. The key is to listen to your inner guidance and trust that the universe is aligning you with a reality that matches your newfound awareness. The next 10 years, what's beyond 2025? While 2025 marks a pivotal moment in human evolution, it is only the beginning of a much greater transformation. The next decade will bring advancements in consciousness, science, and technology that will redefine what it means to be human. The people who embrace this shift will become the pioneers of a new era, shaping the future with their thoughts, energy, and intentions. One of the most significant changes will be in how we understand and interact with reality itself. The concept of manifestation will no longer be seen as mystical or wishful thinking, but as a natural law of existence. More people will begin using their thoughts, emotions, and vibrational frequency to actively shape their experiences. This means that instant healing, accelerated learning, and multidimensional communication will become more common. The next 10 years will also see a revolution in human connection. As telepathic and empathic abilities become more pronounced, relationships will move beyond verbal communication. People will begin connecting in ways that transcend words, feeling each other's true intentions and emotions. This will lead to a world where deception and manipulation are no longer possible because truth will be instantly felt. Leadership and influence will no longer be based on power structures, but on the clarity and integrity of one's vibration. Beyond personal transformation, our relationship with technology and energy will evolve. The human body will begin integrating with bioenergy systems, allowing individuals to generate their own healing and vitality. Traditional healthcare will be replaced by frequency medicine, where sound and light therapy will treat conditions at their energetic root. Energy-based technologies, such as free energy devices and quantum computing, will finally emerge, ending dependence on fossil fuels and artificial intelligence that lacks consciousness. The greatest revelation of all, however, will be the recognition of humanity's place in the cosmos. The awakening process is not happening in isolation. It is part of a larger, universal cycle of expansion. Over the next decade, more individuals will begin recalling past lives, experiencing interdimensional travel, and making contact with higher dimensional beings. What was once seen as science fiction will become reality, as humanity steps fully into its role as a conscious, co-creative species in a universe filled with intelligence and light.